Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. And if you don't know, now you know. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Used to Ron G, Lucy B, Mr. Free. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Funk master flex love. And if you don't know, now you know. Star ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the trick, same number, same hood. It's all good. It was all a dream.
Watch this.
And if you don't know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. Ain't too many for the us. Operational fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run? Dangerous. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. No glorious, no glorious. Ain't too many kids bang with us. Operational fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run?
Bandidos, what up? It's cracking, everybody. Welcome back. Saturday night. Doing it again. Division. Here we are. So we are back to our new player experience. Why can't I hear my gaming music? Can you guys hear the music in the background? Because I don't hear it. Weird. Nope, you don't either, huh? What happened to you, music? Now you do. Now you do, huh? Okay, so now it's just me. I'm turning it off and on. Huh. Well, we'll keep rocking for a moment. Now you do. Okay. Weird. 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 There it is. Now I do too. Okay, just took a moment. Back to our scheduled, whatever they say. V-Master Assassin dropping in some ice cream. Appreciate you, man. Let me get my pop-ups here. Thanks for kicking in, supporting.
Ha! That's my boy!
The big fat YouTube dream. Right on, old. Good time to come back, Bogan. Because, about a month is enough time to get ready, I think. Put you in a good place, at least. You're not going to be like all built out fully or anything like that for the DLC, but you have 1 or 2 good builds to pull you through. Yeah, grind to 1,000. That's right, grind to 1,000, build up that library. That's your mission. So this is a new player experience here. We're on day 4 of what a new player would be going through if they did the campaign. The idea of this is to come up with one comprehensive, updated new player and returning player guide video that will have a very specific purpose of everything you need to know to get ready for the Brooklyn DLC, or to be ready for the Brooklyn DLC. So this is going to go beyond just completing the campaign. We're going to get you your watch, and then we're going to show you what you do once you get your watch in order to be end game ready, really, is what that is. And so you want to fully experience the DLC, so you want to make sure you have your builds, and you want those builds optimized, and you want the best weapons for those builds, and you also want the gear that's going to shine with the coming seasonal modifiers. So that's what we're going to get you ready for. So If you're in a hurry, you'll be able to bypass all of this and get directly to level 40 once the DLC drops. But that's sad if you don't get to experience the story because it's actually pretty good. So you can do that with one character because you can have up to 4 characters that can link. And then your other character, you'll experience the story with. So you do want to not skip the story if you can prevent it. But if you're trying to get ready, like our old friend Bogan Gamer, then yeah, you want to use your boosters if you're limited on time. Either way, experience the story. That's what we're up to. So the idea, the name of the game here is really to level up, unlock all of your skills and perks. And you need to get to level 30, and then we have some choices to make. Do we boost or do we ride it out? And then you're playing by zones. So basically you start here and then you kind of work this way, and then you come back up, and then you work your way down, and then we're gonna work our way, I think, up here. And then that'll unlock our strongholds. Then we take the strongholds out. So, and that'll push us to Warlords of New York, and we will have our specializations when we enter into that. So, you do have to have a little bit of gear management as you progress. So the idea is not really to create any builds, but to just maintain the level. So if we're in a zone that's, you know, for example, this particular one here says level, was that 19? Then that means I want my gear within a couple of points of level 19 at least. So level 17, level 18, if not level 19. So if you get too far behind for the zone that you're going into, then they're gonna start one-tapping you pretty easy. While we're doing that, we're collecting these little things, these little SHD tech things. These help you unlock your skill variants and your perks. Once those are all unlocked, you don't ever have to worry about them again. You just use them. So let's get the ball rolling. Matt, what's up, bro? What's crack-a-lackin', Pearl? All right, so there's a bunch of objectives and stuff like that. One of them is to donate, so to the control points, and you get a little XP for doing that. What I'm personally trying to do, because I've done this a billion times, is like the minimum that you are required to do to take us to the next level.
Friendly supply convoy.
So see that little task list there up there in the corner? So it gives us XP by doing that. And every zone has got a little list of things you got to do per zone. One of the things on the list is to collect all these little SHD crates that we're after here. And it's nice to do this stuff as a returning or a new player, because the reality is it actually builds your familiarity with the map. And you spend a lot of time in this game going from A to B, and being here before totally helps. Okay, so let's see. I think this one is a broken window we gotta climb in. I think it's on the other side, actually.
Detected. The control point in proximity.
And by these SHD crates, there's usually loot that's worth getting too. They put the loot by these crates, so it's pretty convenient. I think this is the window. Is this the window? Yeah. So we need to get upstairs. Let's find these stairs. Not that one. Yeah, you got, at least you got your expertise. At least you got your expertise. I just did that. Could be worse, right? Yeah, but it hurts a little bit. Yeah. It's just... It sucks when something's been around for so long like that, too. So here's a collectible. So the Washington Shark collect paintings. A lot of the collectibles are artwork, actually. Famous artwork. So it must be up here on the roof, huh? Skill tiers are really good early game. Give your skill. Oh, there it is right there. Hiding in the corner. That's what we're after, folks. These little boxes. Oops. That's not what I wanted. All right, now let's go get some more XP. Let's take on this. These little things here.
Doctors fled to the sewers. Find them. Sounds like they need help.
Do you see the sewers? Okay, go down there. Yeah, there is, man. I was just running one the other day. That was pretty fucking good. What are you looking for exactly, though? You want armor or do you want, like, skill power? Those turmoil knees are pretty good. And right now I'm running them. I kind of put the build, actually, on the back burner a little bit because of all this crazy news we've been getting. But right now, I'm running it with the Achilles poles to get that first shot, like crazy
Coming
strong.
up on the sewer entrance. Look out for the doctors from Constitution Camp. The campus has beds waiting for them.
Shotguns rule early game, by the way. Super Korean. Good fucking question, man. I was talking about that last night. Got lots to say because what up, Grumps? I was just saying because with Marathon right now, right? We got Marathon and Arc Raiders coming out, both in their testing periods. Arc Raiders comes out on the 30th for beta testing or tech testing, and Marathon just had some testing just this last week. But those are both the same genre of game, which is open world PvPvE. And what was interesting is that they're not out yet under development, obviously, but they Heartland would have been first to market. I don't know why. We don't officially know why they canceled it, but they reallocated those funds to X Defiant, which is now closed. Right, which failed. It was a project that failed, so we lost too. But apparently everybody is after that PvPvE trend, and maybe it could have been a hit. I mean, it could have been good from the perspective of like they have a pretty diehard you know, Division crew, right? And even though the Division 2 doesn't have like the biggest player base, it does have really good industry recognition, and that could have been a lot for the game. Yeah, so it was a big they just walked away from it, man. They just walked away from it. At the time, I gotta admit, I was like, I don't understand where this game is gonna fit in the Division world. I was like, but you know, I'm gonna play it. Maybe it'll fulfill my or scratch my itch for PvP, because I don't PvP in this game, but I do PvP in general. And I don't really have a game right now that's doing that for me. So I was like, maybe that'll be it. And now I realize they were after that
Division, eh?
They were after that market share that everybody's
It's okay.
after. And so that's a shame that they walked away from it.
We're the
Speak
survivors
with
from Constitution Camp.
Maddie.
The outcasts have been chasing us pretty relentlessly, and we were about to make a last stand.
Are you Maddie?
We could really use your help. Honestly. Most of these folks are doctors, not fighters.
Follow me. We're expecting an attack from the subway tracks.
I don't remember if I had signed up for any testing on that or not. Some people had tested it already that we know. That's in our network. And I can't remember where I was. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I did sign up for Resurgence, and I'll tell you, I have zero news on it. And I am a tester in Resurgence, so people keep saying that, oh, Resurgence is going to come back. Well, if it is, I'd be one of the first to know. And, you know, it's silence, man. Crickets. But there's another game. There's this a Rainbow Six Siege game that's also following that mobile trend. So obviously Ubisoft is going through a bunch of shit. They're figuring it out, or not. Sweatbacks, it's not 100. You basically got it right. Yeah. It is subject to a little bit of interpretation, but the way you've outlined the Mule situation and what's going to happen to your points is erring on the side of caution, and so that's what I'm going with. Because yes, they're ending the Mule sharing. Yes, there's going to be a pool of points. Yes, they're gonna give us one-time points equal to the size of our watch, but what they didn't say is what happens when they consolidate all of our characters' points. Will they add them together and that be our new pool? Or will they simply go off of our main character and say whatever this guy has is our main pool?
That's how we do it.
And that's what you're suggesting, and that's what we're going with, because it's the worst case scenario.
My Hippocratic oath doesn't apply to psychos who are trying to shoot me or my people. You tell
Oh, what I was
Henry
saying
we'll be
about that
joining
build,
his merry little
V Masters, I haven't created
We've
it
got doctors
as a
and nurses
build
just
video yet. I
itching
was
to
running
put
it
their
on
skills to
stream.
use.
Actually, the day we had the DLC revealed, the details, the live stream that the devs had on Wednesday. Is that what that
The
was?
survivors. They'll get put to work at the clinic once they've been fed and rested.
All right, got that one done. And so I had to set it aside because of all the other news we were working on. But anyways, it's a three. I can talk you through it because I know it by heart. I'm using the hand basket on that one, but you can use whatever sniper you want with Determined. And I'm running the Turmoil knee pads. If you have those, that's pretty legit. And then I'm running 2 pieces of Habsburg, one on the chest and one on the backpack. And I decided to just go ahead and go with Vigilance on the backpack, Headhunter in the chest. And then I think that's it. And then the other 3 pieces are Hotshot. So Hotshot on the mask, Hotshot on the gloves, and then Hotshot on the holster. So all red. You can put armor on it if you want. I just didn't need it. But the Achilles Pulse is the hybrid part. Because of our modifiers right now, you go onto that overcharge. And so that Achilles Pulse is a tier 6. which means it's going to give you all of the hitboxes highlighted. It's pretty badass. So why that's important is, you know, your first shot's always weakest, especially if you're going to run the turmoil knee pads. And so it's going to counter that by giving you the multiplicative, amplified, whatever kind of damage that pulse gives you, which looks like it's about double if you land it on the head. Maybe a little bit more. I don't really remember what that thing, that pulse does, because I never really use it. But I've always kind of been irritated with it. But in this scenario, it really works nicely.
Control point identified.
And then on the other skill, I run just a regular pulse, the tactician drone, spotter drone. This one, I think we gotta shoot something. And then sharpshooter is your specialization. The SR1, if you're looking for a traditional sniper, is pretty good, but I'm using the hand basket at the moment just because. It's the latest. All right, so we got that one. All right, let's go free a control point, shall we? What's this side mission here? So it must be level 19 then, huh? That's good. Okay, so let's look at the mission. We need to do these two missions here. This is our real objective, is to finish these missions. So that's 22. So we're within range. So let's just do this control point to head over there. This one's 24. The level 30 SHD project, did they get rid of it? I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not there yet. The thing is, like, Ink, it might not open up until you go to New York. There might be something about New York related to that. Like, if you just created a new character and you created them in Washington, D.C., fast travel to New York, get to the Haven, and then fast travel back to D.C., I think you can do that now, because you can level up in D.C. now. So there was some sort of weird bug related to that back in the day, and I think that might be why you don't see it. I don't know if it's a bug, but there was something weird related to it. Yeah, because you can farm your level 30 exotics, right? That's what we want there.
Reinforcements en route.
Upgrade our gun. Hopefully we get a better one. Idiots, they lined their fucking base, the little base here with gasoline. It's a bad idea. Backfiring, isn't it? Dipshits. That's interesting. So how would that work, you think, Grumpy? We would like create the character, boost them to level 40, and then do like the hyena boxes.
Hostiles detected.
And then what else is there? The holster, the D50.
Don't have a shot.
Oh, I see. That easy. That easy. Just craft the shit out of him, huh?
I'm gonna move.
Should have left us alone.
Are you saying it's if you bought that particular bundle, not if you own the blueprint? It's not as easy as sharing the blueprint. You would have had to purchase the set. Is that even that's a thing, huh? Ruthless and Lullaby. Gotcha. We did it!
Supply room access unlocked.
Do you have the safe house unlocked down here?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for showing up. You really saved us back there. We're running low on resources. Thank you for showing up. We really needed your help back there.
Thanks for repeating yourself. An AUG's not bad. We're gonna need to replace our assault rifle to maintain power here. We're at 16. Yeah. That shotgun feels good. The tactical SASG. Sausage. Cool. Optimal. Actually, let's go. Accuracy. I do get an M1A too. I just feel like I need something with a little bit of rate of fire. Ooh, a little bit of shotgun damage wouldn't hurt. So we got nothing good. All right. Yeah, it does seem worse. Yeah. Fix one thing, fix one problem, just create another problem, right? Sounds about right. Wouldn't be the Division 2 if you didn't do that. Oh, that's why we did get this other shotgun too. 15,000. It's twice as hard. Let's try that one. All right, we're ready to go take care of some business. Let's go crack this beast open.
Friendly combatants nearby.
Good tip, action. Wish we had one of those electrical scooters. A division agent on a skateboard would be pretty fucking sick. Yeah, the expertise system could use a rebuild. It'd be kind of interesting if it was a little bit more like our arcade tuning system in the first Ascendant. A little bit of damage, a little bit of utility. Maybe it was for your character, not for your each individual weapon. Each individual weapon thing is hardcore, right? I was like, fuck.
There's not a lot here, but some of it might be helpful. I'll corroborate the data with our own findings.
All right, so another safe house liberated. You have been liberated. So we head here to this control point and then take that out. Head here and then unlock this, and then that should be close enough to do that. Okay, is this story mission where we get Kelso? I think we do, don't we? We hit Potomac. Potomac is actually a pretty cool little mission. I used to like to run it a lot back in the day when we only had heroic stuff to do. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That was the watch, wasn't it? Yeah, that would be redundant. Can we go this way? Wrong turn. Wait, is it the wrong turn?
Hostile control point nearby.
Guess I'll never know what happens at the end of that fucking TV show. Their blood will run. Let them die.
Sucker. So we go. Stoner. Yeah, Eden, we're thinking that you might. It's not 100% confirmed because didn't explain how they were going to merge the characters, but the safe assumption is that you're going to lose everything and you're just going to end up with your primary character's watch level plus whatever points you had on your primary character. And so all of your secondary characters will be gone to the wind when it comes to points. Where a best case scenario is that they'll combine all the points across all 4 characters, but if you bet on that being the case and it doesn't happen, it'll suck because you wouldn't have spent down as best you could. Which is why you have those points anyways, right? Yeah, that's right. So safe bet, spend them while you have them. You got enough time to even spend them, create another mule, and then spend them again. Plenty of time to do that. I mean, some people say you can create a mule in an hour and a half with friends. I've never done that, but I'd lean more on like 4 hours. We'll be doing it here, basically. This is basically it.
Reinforcements incoming.
Burn out the blight! See how the shotgun performs.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Get our treasure.
Supply room access unlocked.
Saved our bacon.
Yeah, that's the AUG. Yeah. When I'm doing one of these new characters, I go with whatever reasonable weapon that they give me and just continue to progress my level. Maintain my power. Shotgun SMG wouldn't be bad combo. I like a little bit of range though. Providence. Weapon handling. We got the stoner. Starting to get some serious loot added up here, huh? Okay, Potomac, are we ready for you?
We've got confirmation the Outcast Chief Strategist is inside the Potomac Event Center. If we can capture him, we can interrogate him and figure out what they're planning. Kelso will set up a diversion. You go for the target.
You'll need to cut off any escape routes and box this guy in.
Yeah, I have all this gear saved up for my mules. Not a lot, but enough to make one build. So it's like level 31 exotics, level 30 exotics, something like that. And then I have leveled up some like level 31 gear. And then I added expertise to that level 31 gear, so they have lots of armor. Not gonna need that anymore. What up, Pippi? Shotgun will take this guy. How many rounds do I got in it? 5. Yeah, I'm not hearing good things about the new gear set. It kind of sucks. Basically, trouble. Fuck.
Deceased.
Kind of what we were talking about the other day is basically the situation, which is the cooldown. So although you can get it down to like 7.5 second cooldown, it's still too long, you know, because they're sending those explosives in volleys. So what's the point of absorbing one explosive just to get hit with 2 more right behind it? You know? And then I saw Wids kind of covering it. And then there's the PvP scenario when you're up against somebody with an artillery turret. They can basically hit you 3 times in a row before your cooldown is up. Yeah, maybe overclock, but if you run the backpack, it decreases by 15% or cuts it in half, and then you have a decrease per agent, something like that, right? Then you have a decrease per agent. It looked like it was definitely competitive with overclock. Overclock might be better though. Have to look at that thing to know. Yeah, maybe tag team. It's weird though because I don't think it's considered a skill, you know? It's like a passive talent for your gear set. I mean, it would have to be tested, but yeah. I wonder if there's other ways to bring it down.
We need you to secure the Outcast Strategist.
I'm set up at the main entrance. Agent, head for the northeast gate.
All right,
With
let's
the
go find
northeast
ourselves a
gate and
Kelso.
the main entrance covered, he won't be able to leave the center without running into one of our teams.
What the hell?
Agent, you need to cut off the primary escape route. Take out the boats they've got docked southwest of your position.
Roger that.
Keep an eye on the
Killing
main
some
entrance
boats.
and make sure he doesn't double back. I'm in. Main entrance is clear.
Probably just want a shield. Bust these fools with the shotgun, huh? Don't like the hold, but we're gonna try. You have unlimited lives with this, right?
Here's a real tough guy.
Oops. Shit on the wrong side, though.
More blood on your hands.
Try not to hang out by this explosive too long.
Never let them take control again!
Get that for one shot, that'd be better. Close.
Oh, not a damn phone!
What level's a shotgun at? 18, yeah. One more level maybe if you had a 19 one. Pump it up!
We're under attack! Fall back! Get to the boats! Defend them at all costs!
Lots of Xbox players,
now
bro.
we know the strategist is
Yeah, I'm on Xbox. A lot of these guys are. This is Xbox gameplay. Game does really well on Xbox, actually. Comes to not having too many bugs and hiccups.
See that fucking armor? Get back, you bastard!
Oh, they're behind me.
Serious trauma detected.
Armor coming up. Okay. They've got... I see them! Shit, we're right in this!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Where?
I'm seeing a lot of hostiles by the docks. They're securing the boats.
They must be waiting for the order.
My
to
drone
launch.
is up there looking up some lady's
Strategist
skirt.
gets on one of those boats, we'll lose our chance to bring him in.
What up, Biggs?
Keep moving. You're almost there.
Oh, you do both? CJ, you're cray. It's a lot of work. I'm hearing that a lot though lately. People saying it's coming out because of this whole Mule thing.
This is so
People are saying like, oh, I'm playing on PC, but I'm planning on switching to console. Now it seems like it's not worth it. Yeah.
Robin won't be forgotten, man, agent! Anyone else still alive?
See me, hombre.
You're almost at the dock, agent. Hope you're not too late.
Legion, what's good? Welcome. Fruit Basket is back. What up, Fruity?
Keep him away from the boats. Do whatever it takes.
We still call you Baba. Baba.
Heads up. I'm seeing a lot of movement toward the boats, but no sign of the strategist.
Agents, hostiles are inbound on your position by the docks. Watch your six.
Take them!
More.
Got it to the ammo! Road!
We need reinforcements on the dock now. Take out the intruders. Protect the boats.
Where are these guys taking these boats?
That's one!
This thing could shoot a little bit. The M700 tactical is pretty good. The carbine, the 700 carbine, I think is what it's called. It's the same one. It's just, I think it's got an extra mod on it. Maybe. The 700s are pretty good all around.
They're coming at me from all sides. I can't get...
Yeah, there's an M700 tactical.
Agent down.
Kelso. Kelso? Shit. Agent Kelso's not responding. Damn it, Kelso. Okay, slight change of plans. With the boats out of commission, the target should still be inside. We have to make sure he doesn't slip past us.
Yeah, if you haven't played in a long time, you should also check out the rifles because they changed it so that they're fully automatic. Become a little bit more beastly that way.
Perfect. So predictable. Kill them and leave the burn pit.
Vital signs critical.
It's pretty gunners they are. We're a little undervalued here. feel it with those purples. Harbor, Senor Doom. How many keys? Is anybody playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33?
Without Kelso, capturing
It's kind of a new
strategist won't
take
be
on
easy.
the turn-based
It's up to you to
RPG.
finish the job, Agent.
They did a really good job with the
Have to go
graphics.
through the theater.
It's a little
Nothing
too
off
slow
that
for me.
children.
A little too much adventure. You know, that kind of tests my patience a little bit. But it looks like a hell of a game otherwise. The combat looks great. Graphics. Outer world right now. Yeah, there's so many games coming out in 25. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be an interesting year. Some are saying it's going to be that year that you remember. You're going to say, do you remember 2025 when all those games came out? Got Doom coming out. Just a couple weeks. And there's a lot slated for summer and winter without hard dates right now. So we'll see if they make it. But I also think the reality is that I think the players are going to be really hard on games. I think players are just kind of fed up with cash grabs, $70 half-baked AAA title bullshit. You know what I mean? And games like this, this Claire Obscure, just they're so well done, you know. Even if it's not your game, it's hard to recognize that.
Was that gunfire? Agent,
Not what you're gonna remember about 2025. What are you gonna remember, Grumps? Are there any games you're looking forward to, Grumpy, that are out there? I'll tell you what, like my ultimate game right now that I'm looking out for is Spine. It's the Gung Fu inspired by John Wick, and it looks fucking sick. The only thing that I fear that might disappoint me about it, Gear 5, yeah, for sure, is that it might not be. I like forever games, and you know, I hate games that just come to an end. You're like, you know, see you later, I guess. You know, I just that disappoints me about games. I want a game that goes on forever. You know, end game, baby, end game. You know, I don't like to repeat the campaign. Some people will be like, okay, I beat it on normal. Now we can go play it on hardcore. I don't really do that. You know. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, right. I mean, it's the same people that did Marvels, so they got a nice reputation. They're real cocky right now, though. I don't know how I feel about that. Real cocky out there. If you follow them on Twitch, they just kind of got this arrogance about them. But Yeah, I have a whole list of games I got my eye on, man. It's deep. It's deep. I feel like it just like, man, it's getting out of control, this list. Let me get my browser to participate, I tell you. My mouse is acting funny. Why? Oh. It's because my controller's on my keyboard. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I got Spine, Arc Raiders, Marathon, Soulframe. Supposed to come out in 2025. That looks good. Battlefield, RuneScape. Nah. Some of these are like need to be cleaned up a little bit. Commandos Origins. I have to finish playing that one. I don't know. Exoborn, Fragpunk is coming out on the 29th. That's PvP. I lost steam with me a little bit because they delayed Xbox. Anyways, The Last Winter, Atomfall, Expedition 33 obviously looks good, but it's not really my style. Chronos New Dawn looks good. There's a Star Wars Zero company coming out in 2026. Looks kind of interesting. You got Doom, Mind's Eye in June. Black State looks really good. You got Metal Gear, Exoborn. That's just some of them. Here, let me fix my earphones real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're good. Yeah, we'll see if any of those hit. I only need one to hit. I don't have all the time in the world to play a dozen different games. I like to go deep in games if I can, you know what I mean? I like to take my time getting to know them too. All right, let's go see Kelso.
I'm not dead.
Thank
Only
God.
Everyone cheer at once.
Wait, is that Kelso?
My watch broke and I lost focus. Listen, I need you to cover me while I head for the balcony. Head down to the concert hall.
Thank God. Is Kelso all right? The devs take some time and receive that feedback on things like the new gear set. It'll just be a shame to just have another one of those gear sets that nobody uses. You know what I mean? What a shame that is when that happens, you know? A whole season worth of gear set gameplay just tanked. All because of something stupid like a cooldown. You know what I mean? Because of something stupid like a cooldown. I mean, it's definitely got a place in the game if they can work that out. That being said, it hasn't been tested with mobile cover
wait for me.
because nobody has
Whatever
access
you
to
do,
that.
don't
But
let them into the
maybe once it
concert hall.
does, that'll change people's. Maybe not. Maybe it'll perform better, but. What about the mask exactly, CJ? I'm not sure I heard any feedback on that yet. You see any red flags? Oh, that part? No, we're screwed. We're screwed. I'm so annoyed by that too. God. I've been annoyed since first season that they've done that. It really dampens the excitement, you know? It's one way to piss on the fire, isn't it?
Got you right where I want you.
Hey, fuck you too, man. So these guys what we're made of. It's the stoner, you know. It's actually a good LMG. Outclassed by some others. DR9 replaced it, basically.
I just wish your suffering could last as long as ours did.
Yeah, you can still get it, Harbor, but yeah. It's not exciting anyways, huh? Hey, Grumpy, what do you think about them not nerfing, not directly nerfing Serena? I think it's a little tricky the way that they presented it, because I think it is in there. But they're capping her HP, the benefits she can get from HP. We don't know what the cap is yet, and it's all under review. Maybe it's currently at cap because we're gonna get a bunch more buffs with the arcade tuning system and stuff in May. But I'm kind of glad. I mean, my whole take is I don't think she's overpowered. I think everybody else is underpowered. I know it's the same thing, but you know, the content's so fucking easy. It's just like she's at par, and the content. I mean, you know, what I'm saying is like, my point is like, every descendant should have the ability to do everything in the game. It's stupid that they can't. You know what I mean? That's my position on it. It's just like, it's stupid that you can't take Blair into level 30 purge. That he's too weak for level 30 purge because of whatever, you know? Or it's stupid that he can't do this and can't do that, you know? Or Freyna can't do this, and you know? It's just like, Serena is the only one that can do everything, and that's how every descendant should be. They should all be able to do all content. That's why I think she's like, don't nerf her. She's the only one that you can play. You know, not literally the only one, but she's one of the few. You know what I mean? It's like, so all the content needs to be harder, and then all the descendants need to be capable, and that's my position on it. I like how her skills interact with guns too. You know what I mean? Like, I like that she's the full package, right? That you're using everything she's got. I mean, Blair's fun. They're all fun. I'm having a good time. And Blair's fun. He's kind of boring. You know what I mean? People get real sensitive when you give the developers feedback. But not saying he's boring, but he doesn't have an X factor. Like, why would you really run him? Really? Why would you run Blair over Freyna or Inez? It's just, no, and I'm not talking about power. I'm just saying, assume that they're all the same strength. But why? I mean, they do the same thing, you know? He's AoE with fire. She's AoE with electrical. She's AoE with what do you call it? Poison. But he doesn't have an X factor. Like, what's his X factor? What separates him from the other AoE characters, you know? I don't know. I played Space Marines, Andrew. I just didn't go and get into the end game, but it was beautiful campaign, man. They did so good in developing that world. Wow.
I'm pretty sure Kelso can persuade.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I tried the end game the day I got in, that I broke into it, you know, that I unlocked it, and that was obviously a long time ago because I was a day one player, but it just felt like, really, I'm just doing the same thing, going through the same mission I just beat an hour ago, and you know what I mean? But now there's somebody with me. I didn't feel cool. But I'm sure it's come a long ways, you know? It's also, I don't know for sure. I never really determined if the combat style is for me either. So it looks like we're headed back to the campus. Right on. Meaning, like, it's hack and smash, right? And I'm a controller player, and I felt like it was real heavy, hard. The parrying was real clunky. It was hard to master, and I know you might call that a skill issue, but it was hard on the controller, hard to master, and it was so repetitive. It's just kind of like, I don't even care anymore. You know what I mean? It was like parry, smash, parry, smash, slash, parry, smash, slash. The whole fucking game. The whole game. I'm not saying I love the game. I'm not saying it was bad. But I'm just saying I just can't imagine doing a whole end game of the same thing. You parry, smash, slash, you know, forever and ever. I just feel like I wanted a little bit something more out of the end game experience. And maybe there is. And I know that they have improved things, including the parrying.
About a month ago, some people that
I just don't know if it's worth getting back into.
How I was handling things decided that they wanted to take their chances on their own. The outcasts have been harassing them, but we got reason to believe there's going to be a major attack. Now, I've sent people to provide security.
Yeah, and I'm way behind on the lore, but I think it's a cool game, no doubt.
Not just for the added firepower.
If ever anybody asks me if they should play it, I would tell them, yeah, for sure. At least the campaign. I just don't have a good recommendation on the end game because I'm unfamiliar.
Another chance before it's too late.
The Ouroboros is probably still worth getting, CJ, and plus that mission's pretty well designed. You know, you got to get yourself a team. Find a team that'll play it with you. I'm stuck. Put me on that pole. Okay, so what happened? Check out the new pharmacy. Check out the new blah blah blah. Visit public space. These creepy little kids running around. Get out of here, kids! What's our watch level here? So I think the campus is leveled. We're 20. So we are we're close, guys. Come up here to get them bunker. And it looks like Roosevelt Island's unlocked now. Right on. Does that mean all the strongholds are unlocked? This tidal basin's not there yet. And then this one requires District Union Arena, Roosevelt Island, Federal Bunker. Oh, so we're almost there. Tidal Basin must come. Is Tidal Basin only? No, that's Outcasts, right? No, that's Roosevelt Island I'm thinking of. I think Tidal Basin is only Black Tusk. So that must come with the invasion. So DUA is level 26. Okay, so we need to do this safe house.
Friendly combatants detected.
Need better weapons, folks. Need to level up the shotgun. Oh, let's see, we got more gear. SR1. I like the SR1. Level 20. Push everything up a level. Basically armor upgrades, right?
Friendly combatants nearby.
Hate doing this alone.
She looks like she's moving fast. Weapon. Ooh. Hunting. Even better.
Friendly control point nearby.
That's level 24. Yeah, kill some guys here.
I could definitely use a couple of hours shut eye.
See how this one does. Got the power to one-shot these guys. Oh, damn. I feel like we're always behind the curve. I don't remember it being that way. Last time I remember doing this, I was just like one-shotting everything.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Can you imagine having to kill more retards and negotiators in there? 4 shots to kill this guy.
From the dumpster! Get the fuck out of there!
Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
They're sneaking up on me! Let's smash it!
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, hard, man. Steal his gun. Which exotic revolver? Oh, the yeah. I mean, tankish gun, not a pure tank. I wouldn't run it because you don't have enough rounds. For a tank build, you are better with the D50. But the Regulus, what you're talking about, is an amazing weapon, and yeah, you can run a lot of armor with it. Like on a Hunter's Fury type build, that used to be my favorite build in the game, actually. Hunter's Fury with the Regulus. It's a beast. It's blowing things up. The thing is, then they came out with Determined, and that's just even better than blowing things up when it comes to clearing contact quickly. And then that leads you to the 1886, because you're like, well, that's just like a giant revolver with 8 rounds and higher base damage. But similar concept, you know. One shot kill, no scope, easy. So it's a slippery slope. Didn't win any weapons on that one, but the sniper's not helping us. So let's go back to the shoddy. Get out of cover, you pansies. Come on, man. Fuck. I can't leave here until he gets up.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Look! In the
Those throws. Oh.
Swear I heard something. Watch for an ambush.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Only the third wave?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Hard. Where to next? Safehouse. That's where we're headed. New Mule, kind of, yeah. It is a Mule, and I'm also doing prep for a video to do a guide, new player gameplay walkthrough from the story all the way to what you need to be ready for the DLC.
Looks like a division agent took his work home with him.
So
Quite
we'll be talking about the
He's left you
boosts,
plenty to follow up on. If you see
the
him
new
around,
upcoming
I'm sure
level
you say
40
thanks.
boost, what you need to do once you get your watch.
Good luck out there, Agent.
The most pressing. Devil's Rejects. That movie series. Rob Zombie. He does pretty good with his movies, huh?
Hostile control point identified.
They're fucking creepy. Accuracy by volume.
After the Shade Network went down, we sent a team to see if they could bring the main node back online. They missed their last check, and I can't reach them through Isaac. I'm worried they ran into trouble. The node is located in an old federal emergency shelter beneath Washington Circle.
And you talk about the one I'm making or a different one? The one I'm making will be soon. It's a process though. So as soon as I can, you know what I mean? I should give you a better estimate though. Let me think about it.
Exiting contaminated
seconds.
area.
We're almost done with this. It'll probably take me 2 sessions to get through New York or to level 40. And we're about 1 session away from finishing this, and then we'll do level 40 in about 2 sessions, depending on how fast it goes. So there's 2 days. Get into Watch 1000. I'm not going to actually do that. I'll have to mostly talk you through it because that will take more time. And then the builds. So it's about 4 sessions. Maybe 5.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main Shade node.
So a week and a
The
half,
federal
2
shelter should
weeks
be beneath your current position.
for the video to be
Find a way
done.
down there, but proceed with caution.
All next week will be the sessions, and so if you follow along, you'll get everything you need through the live streams. But next week will give me all the content, and then the following week would be the video. Today I was working on the this morning the video for the Discord builds, your guys' favorite builds, and then I was running those this morning too. Some pretty cool ones. One of them, the one that I'm featuring most heavily, I do run 2 builds this time. But one of them was an Umbra build, and then the other one is a build that Chevy recommended, which is one of the Slaughter variants. And I took that one all the way to the end. Legendary solo. Felt good. It was interesting to run right now because we also have refactor and I can see the differences. It's a lot different actually. A lot more damage output, and then from a more variety of source because your weapon is a lot stronger. Because there's a lot more crit slots. Let's see what we got here. 2-6. No. So just your capacitor is so much stronger. It's a 3-piece Brazos build. Genoble. Welcome in, man. I'm glad you caught me. Yeah, Andrew, I do have also a new player playlist on my channel if you want to check that one out. It's pretty current. It's just that the devs keep making these tiny changes, and so I try to stay up to speed and make sure we got the latest stuff in these videos. Well, this last one's a big change, no mules. That's talked about a lot. You know, as part of your end game, I say, hey, okay, now that you're in level 40, you don't have to make your mule today, but you're gonna want your mules by the time your watch is around level 2000, give or take. So you can start farming exotics through projects and other stuff. But you're still gonna do that, but it's a different pitch. And then for the recommended builds, probably just the same builds, just a few updates to them. Because we've gotten some pretty cool exotics since then, you know. I think the Exodus gloves are really good for new players. Free life. New players tend to like Unbreakable too, so you can run it with Unbreakable. I think. I've never done that. But in case your armor breaks back to back, I think that's something. Maybe a little redundant. Is anybody doing that? Unbreakable with the Exodus? No, I haven't played the PTS, only as an onlooker. I mean, they look cool, but I never really know. I mean, they check all the marks. You know what I mean? They check off all the boxes to be interesting and exciting. But like I said, I never really know until I get in there and get my hands on them and kind of really process them. I'm
identified as division agents.
There's no way
I could get in there, spend some time, even if I was doing the PTS.
Not possible.
If I was into PTS, man, I'd be logging in a lot of fucking hours because of the amount of time it takes me to process shit. You know what I mean? So it might be good I'm not into PTS. Sticky might be good for these guys up there, by the way.
Online computer detected.
Great. You can use the computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a 20 on our team.
Bangers
in
in.
Any shape to answer.
Connection.
Oh, I was also working. So yeah, I'm trying to get the
Can you hear me?
your guys' favorite builds video out tomorrow.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya. I'm all that's left on our team. We couldn't get the note back online. Some equipment that
depending on how far I'll probably be too tired to finish the edit, so it'll end up being Monday. So let me change that to Monday. I'll end up finishing the editing tomorrow, and then the other one that I'm working on. Oh, the gamer music playlist. I started that today too. I want to try to get the gamer music playlist out ahead of the next season. So if you guys don't know, I make those. It's basically the music you're listening to in the background. Those beats. So we're at 17, 18 volumes right now. On average, they're about an hour long. And if you're in the Players Club Hardcore member or higher, then you get access to those to stream or download. On YouTube, I kind of make music videos out of them. So like with graphics, sort of like what you see in their intro. The stream starting soon screen. anyways, so got a new video coming out. It'll be an hour long of gaming music, a new fresh one for the season. I'm gonna try to get it out before the season starts because things get crazy. Because I make new intros and stuff like that, so try to get ahead of that. So next week, sometime, not sure what day. If no big news hits, probably Wednesday. I was thinking about doing a gaming music live stream or like live. Yeah, live stream. We just put on some jams and just chat. Not with my voice, but like just chat on the with text chat only. Just stream music. That'd be a cool kickback way to hang out one night a week. You know what I mean? Just jams and chat. You know what I mean? Just something different. Obviously there's visual effects and stuff like that too, so it gives you that Division vibe for those that are playing and just want to chat. We could all just like whatever, build talks or talk about the state of the game. Maybe we'll come up with a theme for the chat. Not that we have to stick to it, but just to get the conversations rolling. You think so, Jen? Yeah, I haven't seen the modifiers in action. I mean, we were there for Yannick's stream, but he didn't really show us anything. You know? So all I've seen are the icons. Yeah, this season's pretty good. I mean, I see that they've made some, definitely some improvements in presentation. And I like that. Like, it seems like there's more of distinction from the active modifiers. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But from the presentation of it, it seems like they've thought about it a little bit more. Kind of want to try that SOCOM. I like the look of the SOCOM. It's fucking cool looking. Looks like the rifle I'd run in real life. No, I curate my own playlists. But no, I don't make the songs.
That bitch can't hide forever.
I do for the if I'm making an intro, I do make those.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Fucking close. Gotta have a shield. Oh, the small mag is killing me, bro. Fuck.
Agent killed.
That was a bad choice. That small mag is just hurting. Thank God it's forgiving. Look at this. Yeah, AI does a lot, is really helpful there. They've done a lot to give you some pretty cool capabilities like what DJs do without having the DJ equipment. They allow you to take songs and rip them apart so you can isolate just the locals or the beat, but just the vocals or the beat. It's really cool. And then it'll extend. You can extend the beat to whatever length you need it to be, which is also pretty fucking cool. God, if I had the same shotgun, but like I got that special ammo. They all have special ammo.
Okay.
Down the heavy gunner. Then special ammo. Distract him. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the modifiers are a bug. They might be tampering them down too, you know, the modifiers. They might be stripping some of the power away slowly. Season 1, we were way overpowered. They were more linear and some were extremely boring. We didn't have as much diversity. But we had a shit ton of power. And these ones, we still have a lot of power, but they're more interesting too, and not as much power, but they feel great. Like, this is a really good season. I agree.
Help is on the way. Sit tight and just try to stay calm.
So they might slowly be tapering it back. Yeah, Fee, sorry I missed your comment there about the new players. I sort of feel sorry for that. I mean, they are the most impacted. That's a true statement. But, you know, when we started, we didn't have shit. Man, we didn't have shit. So I think they still got it better than we did. I mean, first of all, they have countdown. We didn't have countdown. That's a good source for materials, right? Because you can farm, what do you call it? Mods and crush them for printer filament and then dump into printer filament. So that's that. But also the 5x XP events and those shit. There's a lot of XP events. Some of them aren't as potent as a 5x 3x, but there still seems to be enough of them in the calendar where...
Gotta put out the flames. I don't know if Maya has any fireproof gear.
If you just relied on those, you could do a pretty good job. But yeah, it is more condensed and a little more not on your terms. For sure, for sure. But I think, you know, I think they'll be all right. Yeah, but I think that it is counterproductive for their goal, which is to... Oh, good, he's got a new shotgun. To make things easier for new players, right? And then technically that makes it harder for new players. You know, like you're saying. And so I was thinking like, well, that's an easy fix. Just limit how many level 40 boosts we have and then there's no conflicts. Benelli. You know, it would be a cool game if they made one after the Equalizer.
I have to move.
That fit
Someone's
into the
trying to
Tom
break
Clancy
in.
world. Conspiracies, rogue agents. All right, Maya, I'm gonna need you to step it up a notch.
I'm safe for
Maya,
now.
you look like you
but
need
I
a
don't
shower.
think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what I did to make them so mad. You have to stop them. They're coming! It's not safe!
Sure pain in the face. This shotgun is actually a really good in-game shotgun. Anybody use it? It's fucking good. Totally underappreciated. It's easy to use too. Because shotguns are hard to adopt for players. You're not used to them. You get punished for being out of cover, and this has got a fast reload and a fast RPM. Because they get you to miss a lot, and that's painful on the Mossberg. We've got 5 rounds. You miss one of those, you're. Ooh. Every other shot must be clutch. Right on, Harvard. You gotta love the little things, huh? Celebrate the small stuff, man. That's what life's about, bro.
I think I hit them.
I got a walk for autism in the morning, speaking of which. Fundraiser I gotta go to.
Next one's in.
Give me a shot at the big boy. More than it hurts me, buddy. Maybe not. Fuck. Oh no, you fuckers. I hate doing this part all over again. Fuck. I knew that guy was gonna get a shot on me. I was doing too many cartwheels to send my drone his way. £18. Little
I'm
guy.
safe for now, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what
I
did
hate
to
doing
make them
this
so
whole
mad.
because it's so slow to wait for the wave.
They're coming. It's not safe.
I was expecting this LMG to do way better than that, so maybe we need an assault rifle.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Thanks for that, buddy. Finish modding this real quick. The problem with the LMG is you can't pop your shield with it, right? But it did not do enough damage to make it a lot better. I mean, it was only... What is the rank on it? It wasn't that bad, right? It's just like, it doesn't take much. 19? This is level 24. Yeah, I guess it's kind of behind. You notice it on the tankier dudes for sure, right?
PC.
What was the gun that was fully auto and I didn't realize it for a while? What gun was that? I thought it was this one. Apparently not. God damn it.
Agent vital sign. 0.
I guess I could just hold it down.
I'm safe for now, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what I did to make them so mad. You have to stop them. They're coming! It's not safe!
This gun feels good. This is the gun we're getting next season, right? Yeah. So confident. That rate of fire feels just right, you know? It was big for PvP for a while. It had its day. I'm not sure if there's what variant it was. Most of the variants aren't that big of a difference. One usually stands out for stability. When did they start getting those little red skulls over their head? You know what I mean? When did that? And what does it mean? Threat? Is it a new threat indicator? See, he's not there, and once I shot at him, it shows up, right? I don't remember that being there. Last time we did this. What happened? You know, I think it's a threat. It's like he's aware. Died way easier this time, huh? A couple of points on your weapon apparently makes a huge difference. Too much of a difference. Trying to get mods too, by the way.
If you hadn't have shown up when you did,
real inspiration.
I'll head
Is
back
that
as
what that
soon as
means?
the escort team arrives.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I was wondering. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because we are in an area where we're undervalued, underleveled.
The equipment Maya recovered. We can restore the Shade network across the entire country.
Base of ops upgrade.
I'll send a team to assist Maya and retrieve the fallen for a
Yeah, because
proper
that
burial.
was 24, I think.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
And we're at 21, yeah. Okay. It's always been there probably then. It's just rarely encountered in our day and age. So we've done every mission except for the strongholds now. Right on. So I think that's next. Let's go see what's up over here. What's
Sure
my
you'd like
favorite
to be here to
build?
see the whole thing through. Going in. They'll be waiting for you in the control room.
Your hard work has really improved our communications, security, and medical infrastructure. The situation room has a surveillance team, additional radio coordinators, and a staging area for patrols. We're running cleaner ops, managing resources better,
Good question.
and limiting collateral damage. The sick
I
base
have so many. I always have a hard time answering that question. I mean, my favorite guns are like the 1886, the White Death. For SMG, right now it's the Chatterbox.
Reactivated nationally. Once it's up and running, we can communicate with agents across the country.
For assault rifles, it's the Chameleon. Kind of a trend there, fast. I like headshot builds in general. So for shotguns, I like the shotgun headshot builds, like the M870 build. M870 Headhunter with Hunter's Fury.
Hi there. Great to see you again. Remember, if you need equipment fine-tuned or recalibrated, that's what I'm here for.
So we got a tinkering station that gives us our library, level 30 library, which we're going to ignore, except for 1 or 2 talents. If we can get a Headhunter talent. Oh, I have it all. Looky, looky. Except for Headhunter, of course. I have it all but Headhunter. But you want Headhunter and library and Bloodsucker. Yeah, we got Bloodsucker. And then Vigilance is also helpful. Vigilance. Yeah. All right. So we just need Headhunter and chest. How's that not here?
Hey, you looking for something special?
You did his old school 3-piece Unbreakable. Providence Unbreakable. That's funny. Unbreakable never saves me. I gave up on it. I used to run an early game. Way, like 2019. But it just never saves me. I notice it never does. You know, it's always like... I always get in cover and I still have like just a little bit of bar left. Just enough to... where Unbreakable didn't kick in, you know? And I'm like, gosh darn it, like this chest piece is never kicking in when I need it.
Good to see you. My inventory, thanks.
And then when it does kick in, it tends to be those moments where I got way too many enemies and I die anyways. Because it'll kick in and then they'll chew through it real fast, you know. Level 21 Emily's Guard would be good. Look at the RPM on it. But we're going to be at level 22 in a second, and then level 23, and then it'll be a waste. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 30 points. Yeah, I do love my hotshot build. That's true. You know, I mean, hotshot's really cool. I think hotshot's a really a really good gear set. It's got the Hunter's Fury vibe to it, and I like those well-rounded gear sets. And you know, they tried to continue that trend with oh, what's the one with the V? The rifle, the one that came out with rifles. But it was overkill. You know, they made it too complicated and not consistent enough. One of the newer sets. And okay, so we're spent there. Staff. Otis and Emma. So we got all staff. All right.
Take care.
And so the strongholds, I believe, unlock our specialization. So that's what we're after next. Got these shield mods. Oh. Question is where to? I think all we got are these random side missions, basically. So I think it's requires player level 30. I think that might be our next mission. Is over here. We need to do this zone. Got it. That makes sense. So we're missing one more safe house, and then this one is level 28. So we got to do that over there, and then swing back over here. Oh, I hate this part of the world. Virtuoso, thank you. Yeah, that's the one. That one, it was kind of overkill in the concept to the point where they ruined it, right?
Friendly combatants detected.
They were trying to give the whole hot shot Hunter's Fury vibe to it, and it just kind of ended up flattening it out. Because they love to add stacks to everything. And they love to not allow you to earn stacks while you're using them. I don't know what that's about. There's a few things that are like that. They did that to the St. Elmo's. St. Elmo's, you used to be able to use your stacks into PTS and earn them at the same time. And God, that gun would be so much better if it was like that. And I don't think it'd be overkill because they have diminishing returns. I feel like it would be pretty decent. Not too overpowered. Especially since, you know, you can pump a whole mag of 70 rounds of shock into only one target. You know, it's like, oh great. Don't have the ability to preserve it. Yeah, Virtuoso is not the worst gear set though. Like, I mean, it works if you put it on the build. It works, and shines even better on certain weapons like the Pestilence and whatever. But it's just sort of like, it's hard to track, you know. And then there's the variable nature to it, and you just don't want to. You don't know if it's there when you need it to be, and you having to keep an eye on your icons and all these moving parts. It's just not worth it. You know,
looks like agents were stationed here during the early days.
It's not
of
the worst
outbreak.
gear set though.
We're
But
fortunate to keep the hostiles confined to the city, even if that means more problems for us. You may be on your own out there.
more identity is what it
We've got
needs,
your
right?
back. Good luck, Agent.
See ya, Doom. Doominator. All right, so we need XP. Oh, I hate the side mission too. I wonder if the Dark Zone gives me special XP at this stage. I don't remember if that's the case. Could be 26 there, too short. I guess let's do it. Fucking hyenas. You know what I mean? Let's go fight some hyenas. They're a drag. I just don't like this part of the map. Anytime I have to do something out here, I drag an ass, man. There's no fast travel points. It's like, fuck. You got hyenas and the stupid rusher ladies. And drag an ass. It's a good time to be trying out the Chameleon. And I think next season with the new talent, you're probably going to find your replacements. God, see that? Yeah, we are way underpowered. That was one shot. Where'd that come from? We're way too underpowered. I mean, one baton hit broke my armor. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the strike guy either. It feels like I'm reloading all the time. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter which control point the zone is in, even in a higher zone. It's gonna get same XP. Might as well do it down here, right? What is a full level? Oops. 206,000. God, it's so much. 5 control points. Crazy to see these tiny damage numbers. Knowing that we're hitting in like the millions now, right? Game has just gotten out of control.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Should have given us a new level.
Supply room access unlocked.
Late to the party, buddy. I don't want a 700 RPM SMG, but we need better weapons. G28, no thank you. Oh, I'm having good luck on weapons this run. I'm telling you. Dodger. No purples yet, no. I think the crafting bench moved to purple though. There's that. Somebody found a nice little dugout, huh? Good place to call home for the time being. Just you and the rats. Oh, that's a good call, Firebird. I always forget to check the fan vendor. Armor on kill would be nice.
Die today!
Incoming hostiles detected.
I think Division 2 is better, Chernobyl, but I played just the base game of Division 1, you know, before they came out with a lot of the patches. So I don't feel like I give it a fair review because of that. I mean, the patches increased the value of that game a ton. And I wasn't there for that. But if it wasn't for the Division 1, I wouldn't be playing Division 2. It's what sold me on it. So when I played Division 1, I left just because it wasn't anything to do. I was just wandering the streets like this. Just wandering the streets. You just got to that point in the game. You're just running down the street, you know, killing 2 or 3 enemies at a time. Some stragglers, right? This one's got bounce to that ounce.
Secure the area and search for any surviving members of
Yeah,
the
when I
team
see the
that has been
armor bars
residing
in
here.
Division 1 gameplay, I'm like, ouch. It looks so squishy. Is it relative? One of these days I'll find time to play the Division 1 again. I'm here. Small Mac. Tiny little baby Mac. 5 foot, 5 pound, 6 ounce baby Jesus.
All hostages are deceased.
It smells in here. It's gonna be the end of it. Oh, I can't reload this much, man.
Got a report of activity on the roof. See if you can find a way up there.
Looks nice. Take the elevator. Yeah, they do that from time to time, Genoble. They do. It's kind of the theme, right? The kind of listening. It's the kind of listening in a way, because they made some what could be interpreted as bold moves without feedback, and it got majorly rejected, and it cost them a lot of money, and I think, and people. And so I think somebody gave them some advice and said, hey, give us more of what we love, what you know that we love. You know, and so if we have a basis for that, right? The whole library of shit you can bring it from the Division 1. I mean, the reality is they should have started there, right? Some of this stuff we probably should have got a long time ago. So for some people, they might see it as lame, and I see that. Because it's like, oh, it's just the Division 1 stuff again. You know, but I don't know, if you didn't play with the Division 1, it's new to you. But you know that Division people loved it. They know that Division people loved it, right? Now the question is, does it still work in this game, this day and age, so to speak? Or did they ruin it, right? Like the gear set, I don't think is hitting very hard, for example. Hopefully they fix that. So it's with their track record, it's a good idea. You know what I mean? That they're playing it this way, because they don't have the cycles. See, if they do take a risk and give us something different and innovative, and it doesn't hit hard right away, they can be like, okay, cool. Well, let's get it to work, right? Can't be that off base. What do we need? You know, let's take your feedback in, right? But they don't have the cycles to do that. They don't have the budget to run iterations. So I mean, look at Descent, right? I mean, it needed all sorts of updates, really, and they gave us 1 pass, maybe. I mean, 2 technically.
Search for survivors. They may be
Summit needed more passes, you know. What was the one? Countdown. Countdown got an update. Countdown got such one good update, you know.
Thank God.
Run strong update. I mean, enough to where they put a whole trailer out for it, right? All new updated Countdown, you know. So, but anyways, yeah, so it's been like that for a long time, and they just don't have the ability to upgrade things. And yeah, you can do mules again and again and again and again. Many times you can run them through. Spend your resources. In the future, though, you're just not going to have the need to do it that way. So take advantage now in the new season. Once the new season comes, you're going to create. You only have a reason to create them once, really. Juiced up. Wow. Didn't know you could do that, buddy. Purple gear. Yay. PP-19.
It's good you got there when you did. This could have turned out tragic. I'll ask Odessa to send a patrol to escort the survivors.
The Department of Defense? I don't think so. I don't know. A talent. And it's Sledgehammer. Too bad our first purple is this, but I can put a different talent on it. Purples. Department of Defense. Let's see where that's at. Rooftop Gardens, Odea Tech, Department of Justice, National Archives, Museum, Drone, Worksite, Historic, Potomac, Columbia. Mission giver. There's a mission giver over here. Weird. Columbia. Yeah, maybe I did do it. I guess. There's the anomalous mission. .45 caliber ACP mag. Yeah, that sounds right, Torch. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to go craft a bunch of shit, huh? You gotta craft up your mods. It's kind of spendy, isn't it? It's probably my hold back. Got to do that.
Need help crafting something?
Upgrade bench. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think there's a few of them, huh? Pistol 5.56 crit damage mod. Nice. They're not that expensive. Got quite a few to do, huh? Laser pointer. We don't need a flashlight, do we? Crit damage, flash hider.
Good to see you. You need to craft something?
Level 22 chatterbox. Should we do it? What do you do with these? What do you do with the level 22 chatterbox blueprint? It's only for reconfiguring, right? I mean, it says reconfiguring, so you must have to have it in here.
I'll see you another time.
Well, we obviously don't have that gun right now, but I like this assault rifle, even over this level 22 PP-19. Let's see if there's a good assault rifle for sale. I mean, I still feel like we're quite a ways from those. Yeah, we don't have shit here.
Your business is appreciated.
I know there's a clan vendor. Let's go look at it anyways, but I'm not gonna take advantage. Just curious on what it offers.
Hello again.
He does got purple gear. Oh, and he's got an ACR. H.E. Butte. The sledgehammer's the only talent to give him away, apparently, huh? Most resistant mod. A skill haste mod. That's attractive.
Let's do business.
All right, so we're almost to level 23. And our next mission is Roosevelt Island, right? Is that right? Or is it DUA first? It's DUA first. So we're a little bit short. We should be at least 24 going in there, I think. So we're a whole level away. Yikes. Side missions is what we need to do then, because they're more valuable.
Outcasts have surrounded a community living near the Treasury Department. Get down there and help them.
Let's do that one, then we'll do the drone.
Everything is priced to it.
It basically works. I mean, based on what I see here, it basically works out like you just about have to do every side mission but a couple. I think that sounds right. I think that's what I remember. Like, you end up with only like 3 or 4 side missions that you don't have to do when it comes to leveling, like having enough XP. Unless you were doing a bunch of small, spending a lot of time doing a bunch of small side activities, which aren't as valuable, I don't think. This is, yeah, it's only 11,000 versus basically 70,000. I think by the time you get to level 30, you have that choice. Like, oh, I can finish these side missions. There's 3 or 4 of them. It'll auto-complete them for you.
Civilians in distress.
I can't get the chatterbox at this stage, though, can I? Can you have a level 22 chatterbox? And then what you do, just keep leveling it up, make it, turn it into a level 23 chatterbox, and then turn it into a level 24. Is that possible? It seems like you could just keep buying that blueprint and leveling it up. Stick with one gun the whole way.
Keep your eyes peeled and ears open. There's a strong outcast presence in the area, and a community that needs your help.
Yep.
Glad to see you, Division.
Assault rifle feels really good. It's gonna be a good gun next season. I like when they give us a reason to try a weapon that's good, that's already good, and they're ignoring it because there's some meta sitting on top of it. And then you load all your expertise into it, and then they nerf it. Love when they do that. It's my favorite part.
Evacuated the building, but my buddy's stuck on the roof. Come on.
Your buddy?
Stay close, Agent.
Almost there. I can see him. He's trapped in the adjacent building.
I wish we had Molotov cocktails. I'm still on the place where I'm thinking like the best skill for a Division 2 agent is like a carcass, like a deer carcass that we stuff full of C4 or something, and then we hang it up. Track Bigfoot or something. No, some crazy hyena comes to cut it down. Push the button. A drone on drone. Kill somebody, drone. Drone is absolutely working right now. I think it's afraid of heights. There's a bridge. This guy?
Okay. Just give me a minute.
I'm samurai.
You're all right. You can do it. Jeez,
Is there an SHD
they
box?
roughed you up real
Wow.
good.
Glad you got good memory, man.
I just need to catch my breath.
Tough as leather, this one.
I can take it from here. There's an escort on the way to help. You did good out there, Agent.
God, they keep giving me this PP-19, huh? Adamant fucking game. Maybe I already got it. It's not showing up on the radar. Okay, so now we're gonna go south and take this
Drone
one off.
instructing a Shade Tech cache was shot down by the hyenas. Go to the crash
Around the
site
back
and see what you
upstairs,
can
huh?
salvage.
We are upstairs though, right? Maybe the opposite side of this. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a side mission available. Yeah, good memory, man. I mean, I've done this like recently and I don't remember that. I just remember the creepy kids.
Watch where you're going.
I've got the widest selection in the city.
Fucking assholes. Sam.
These technically give you XP, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Jed wants to rewire the whole thing. It's not an emergency yet, but better to take care of it before it becomes...
I understand you two are...
That shit out of the way. Not big on those comms too much. They're so slow. We'll come back to it when we need to. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, the burpees. They're staying in shape, man. Gotta stay in shape for the apocalypse. You gotta limber up. What rule is that? Do we get hunters this early? I don't remember if we do. We must, because the box is there. The assault rifle box.
You're worthless and weak. I'm gonna kill you.
Look, I'm sure we can talk this out like sensible people.
Everybody stand back. Fight for the support weapon.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Wanna die? Oh, that wasn't our objective. These China lights. Change the level.
Agent, we tried extracting a Shade Tech cache from the National Mall, but our drone was taken out. We could really use that gear.
Echo nearby. Echo detected.
The hyenas must have taken it.
I want more
Maybe
drones
not.
in
I've
this
got
game.
eyes on 2 bodies. They look like civilian militia.
It'd be cool if we had a big aerial drone up there that you could control. Launch a little rocket from time to time. Remember how to get this. I think we have to shoot something. Crane.
Be careful, Agent. There's a clan of hyenas up ahead.
Hyenas? No problem.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Not quite ready to be aggressive with this guy, you know? Get some bonus armor behind us. Then let's talk. Confuses me. How am I supposed to get over there? I think I do this every time I get to this place. This is the crane? Is that what it is? God, your memory. Bro. I need you to, Firebird, I'm gonna make you do my fucking tutorials. Memory's hella good, man. God, I don't remember that at all. But I do remember fucking every time I get to this spot, I'm like, wait, how do I get up there? Every time I remember. It's like... that crane doesn't glow very heavy, that's for sure.
There's nothing we can do for him now. Keep moving, Agent.
Hold on, I got some hyenas out of my way. One of these rack them up. You ever see the accountant with Ben Affleck? He had one of these like mounted, pointing out a window or something like that. Account number 2 is supposed to come out. Might even already be out, huh? I like that movie. It looks good. The best way to get the Eagle Bear, unfortunately, is to raid. I don't know if that's unfortunate, but you can get it from PvP, but it's extremely competitive, and people can smell the blood in the water when you get it to drop. So for some reason, you'll get mobbed by 300 people if you get it to drop, so, which is a low chance anyways. It's just the way it works in there. Very low chance of getting it in PvP Dark Zone, but pretty reliable by doing it in the Dark Hours raids. So if you don't have a crew, you probably want to hook up with the Discord, head into Discord and see who's rolling. The activity around that will pick up here shortly, especially with the new stuff coming. We'll get a lot of people coming back. Look at this poor fucking sucker, huh? I feel like they remove these terminals later, don't they? They're not there in the end game. I mean, when I die, I totally hope it's not like this.
They'll send a team to recover
Just
the
hanging
bodies.
upside down on some
They
crane.
deserve a proper burial.
Sorry to interrupt, Kelso, but it looks like there was hostile activity outside the medical tent.
So much free gas out there, guys. In the post-apocalyptic world. I mean, free gas everywhere, man. Do not pay for gas. Replaying the whole game too. Good for you, Bonu. It's fun, man. I enjoy it. I really do.
I guess these hyenas had no idea they were sitting on a Shade Tech cache.
No, they did not. These are the way to get your loot easy, huh? Because there's just not many general drops. Noticing that.
Dig your heels in, Agent. It's about to get rough.
A few hyenas. Big one too, though. And the fucking Russia.
time to retrieve the bodies. In the meantime, bring that cash back to the house and we'll get you geared up.
Another mag. Yeah, we're on a new character run. Right on. Make sure you guys claim your drops, huh? Might be a delay for them to show up in the game, I think. Some people reported that being the case, which is kind of typical. All right, so where are we at? SHD wise, 23. I think we need to set, we said at least 24 to go to DUA, right? Yeah. These aren't as attractive as side missions, I gotta say, but I think we gotta do it. Should do them anyways. Here's another one.
Hyenas are firing on civilians outside the medical camp on Constitution Avenue Northwest. They need help, Agent.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Agent Menendez on her way.
We've got hyenas unloading on civilians outside the medical camp.
Get over there and give them support, Agent.
Oh, God, I think I hate this one, actually. I think this is the one that gets confusing, right? One of these, you're like, how do I get over there? Yeah, all right, there was a door over there, so. Good job. And then this door's locked. Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. Hate this place. Okay, figure out a way around. It must be just through here, maybe? Yeah, this looks right. Cool. Sniper down below there. Clear. Nah. Could have came to me.
I can fix it, but I'll need new parts. There must be some lying around this camp.
Oh, man.
If I can't get this turret back up and running, we can forget about holding this position.
We survived.
8 fucking pieces.
Arms components identified.
Grab whatever you can find.
My drone sure does do a lot of standing around.
Area depleted.
There's gotta be more parts around here.
Arms components identified.
These ones are obvious. Huh?
Area depleted.
That can't be all of it. Keep looking, Agent.
Arms components identified.
Do one final sweep and then head back to the turret.
In the right place, it's gonna be cool. These last ones are the hard ones, I think. Stairs. Oh, yep, the door's open now. Little loot caves in there, huh? Good gun. Vindictive. Like the 1948. Shoot straight. Okay, so we are looking for one more, maybe? We get them all. Let's say depleted. Oh, there it is. 5 out of 8. Okay. I feel like there's got to be one more in here. Yeah, 2 more. Scavenger hunt, huh? Everything looks the same. They've only put a subtle little glow on those. Left side and back sheds. I might have missed one back here. There's one. Oh, yeah, there was one. Yes.
Area depleted.
Too busy killing people.
All right, now deliver those components.
Which is Which way? Tell me to go that way. I think we get another attack wave.
You're a saint. Now we just need to fix this damn thing before it's too late.
Keep him busy while I jury rig this thing.
Ah. Better things to do than babysit, lady.
Let's take care of this.
Move out, Agent. They can take it from here.
Isn't over yet. Not by a long shot.
No, the DLC's coming out on the 27th of May. Yeah, we got a little bit of ways. Just enough time to get ready. We're in the prep mode right now. Ooh, a little super 90s fun. Need something with the range though. The level 20 is getting dated, so I'm going to have to go to this. Go check our mags too. See if we get a bigger mag. Well, I think that's all, folks. I think that carries us. That puts us at a good spot. So we're almost to 24, which takes us to District Union Arena. which is 26, but we can do that. So I am gonna call it a night. My eyes are hurting. Thanks for hanging with me, everybody. Appreciate you. Hope you're having fun getting ready and closing out the season. And catch you guys a little bit later. Look forward to the videos we got coming out this week. It'll be busy. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for the help, Firebird. See you later, Grumps, Matt.